together the creative genius of a community, and they come from all walks of life, from every nook and cranny of our community, to participate in really opening up civic dialogue and engagement. But as well, going back to 2005 when the board had asked me, we were working on some issues involving scripts, and they're going to Palm Beach County and why they're going to Palm Beach, and I was designated by that board to go and do some research as to what we could do to make ourselves more competitive. It really boils down to workforce. There's a lot of factors, but workforce is very important. And what I found through years and years of as we started drilling down into this problem is that we've got a tremendous group of people here. It's just they kind of operate in different areas. And so our EDI2 program is about bringing these people together and having events and forums and support for the creative your startup community. But this hackathon is about really getting our tech citizens engaged in working with the county and our government on solving a lot of very basic problems. Oftentimes, Gavin Newsom, who wrote the book Citizenville, which I think is an excellent book, very few books by politicians that are worth reading, that's one of them, talks about the fact that when you take data and you give it to the people and then get out of the way, they can solve all sorts of problems. And that's really part of what we're talking about doing. Oftentimes what I've seen is that government wants to smother to death a hackathon. They want to control it. They want to limit what the information is that can be provided. And Earl Williams and others have really been over backwards over the last 6 months at least. Earl and Lori, Terry, have been working with a group of citizens from outside, students from USF, but also some of the people that you've met before, to come up with what we think will be a really great start to something that I hope we'll be doing annually. If there are concerns about cost, there's a prize, and a group that is local, a citizen investor, has raised the money for that prize. In fact, they've exceeded the prize money. We've also have received contributions and donations throughout the community, very small donations. I called the gentleman to thank him yesterday, giving us $250, I think it was. He was in Mountain View, California, heading into the Google office to talk with him. Fritz Eichenberg was his name. And Fritz, I've been meeting with him at coffee, and he's a tech talent hunter. And I said, "Where are you, Fritz?" He goes, I'm heading towards Google. And I know there's no Google here. We want them here. But he was heading towards the headquarters in California. So with that, I'd like to ask, I think, is it going to be Miss Mark?